Good day, gentlemen, and welcome to Touhou 101. My name is JT, and I'll be your host for the evening. So basically, what this is going to be is I'm just going to talk a little about Touhou for a few minutes, just give a basic explanation of what it's all about and what makes it so special. An introduction to Touhouism, if you will. Actually, I just realized that the fact that you're here, the fact that you're even listening to this means you're probably already a fan of Touhou and already know all about it. In fact, you probably know more than I even do. So I guess that makes this whole premise kind of completely pointless and stupid. But, f*** it. Here we go. So, to begin, perhaps we should start by simply asking, what is Touhou? Yes, what is Touhou? The burning question. For centuries, scientists and philosophers alike have struggled in vain to find an answer to this quandary. What is Touhou? It's like asking, what are birds? We just don't know. But no, from what I understand, Touhou is a series of vertical shooters, or shmups, as the hip young folk like to call them, you know, the urban youth, but with one big thing that sets it apart from the rest of the genre. Instead of having little spaceships and aliens and robots and stuff like you do normally, instead, Touhou has all these little anime girls with diapers on their heads. And that one key difference, to a truly baffling number of people, makes this series f***ing amazing for some reason. There's just piles and piles and piles of fan-made art and music and merchandise. You got figurines, t-shirts, posters, keychains, coasters, pillows, on and on and on. Oh, and of course there's porn. Unscalable mountains of porn. It is staggering how much porn exists of this series. By the end of this sentence, at least 5 new Touhou doujins will have spontaneously come into existence, just sprung out of the ether. And at least 2 of them will involve and why sprung with nipples. Like, oh, dude. This is a proven statistic. In Japan, there are entire cons dedicated to Touhou exclusively, which still just blows my f***ing mind. In fact, this is actually a big part of the reason why I even participate in the Touhou community. By which I mean the fans are f***ing crazy people. Legit crazy. Yes, like legit. Legitney Houston. You people are f***ing insane, and I love it. I can't get enough. Your craziness is like vitamins to me. Give me more. Like crazy. It just feels so good on my body. But yeah, aside from this colorful community that's erected itself around the series, something else that makes Touhou notable is the cast of characters. Specifically how f***ing huge it is. I don't think there's a person alive today who knows how many Touhou characters there actually are. I believe the most recent estimates projected somewhere in the range of about 400 zillion. Many scholars, however, still believe that's a bit conservative. I don't know, I'll bring you the updates as they come. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of the appeal for a lot of people, you know? It's like Pokemon. Everyone has their own individual favorites. Like, you can bond over that. Like, you could just be sitting around having a few beers with your bros and be like, oh, dude, who's your favorite diaper head? And he could be all, well, I like Yukari because she can manipulate borders, and that's a really cool, unique power. Or maybe I like Suika because she likes to get shit-faced and come home and beat her wife and kids. And I can relate to that. I like Komachi because she got nice boobies, or, you know, anything, you know what I mean. Something else that I think deserves mentioning, though, is the music of Touhou. The music is outstanding. To be truthful, I think Zune, the creator of Touhou, is some kind of musical genius. According to him, he doesn't have any kind of musical training whatsoever. He's completely self-taught. Yet, in terms of composition, his music is honestly better than what you hear in a lot of AAA, high-budget games that come out of these big studios with dedicated professional composers. That's f***ing amazing. The one flaw, I guess, though, is that he does it all in these, like, blaring MIDI trumpets that sound f***ing horrible, but the actual composition is so good that it's fairly easy to overlook. Now, unfortunately, I can't lavish the same level of praise on the dude's drawing capabilities. His art is truly terrible. We're talking like 14-year-old on DeviantArt who just downloaded Photoshop and then maybe did like some shrooms or something. All of his character designs are like these floppy, messy flesh tube people who look like they have the downs. You know how people always joke about how Zune likes to drink? Well, I seriously think that every time he designs a new character, he does a keg stand. Like, he just downs like 20 beers and then puts a paintbrush and a pair of chopsticks in between his butt cheeks and just fucking goes at it. Like, that is the only logical explanation I can think of for how someone who's clearly so meticulous and capable with everything else could come up with these drawings that are so blindingly bad. And it's really funny to me how people in the community will always stand up and respond to stuff like that and be like, no, you don't get it. It's his style. It's his unique style. It's so unique and stylish and unique. His style, unique. Like, it's unique because it's crap. It's unique because nobody wants their art to look like that. I don't know. Or maybe like when Soon was a child, he was in a freak accident that resulted in his hands getting chopped off. But his family couldn't afford the operation to get robo-hands, so the doctors just sewed live cats to his wrists instead. And then he was tormented all through school. He was tormented. All the other kids laughed at him. They called him Johnny P***y Fist. And that is why we need to end Obamacare. See, what if there was a terrorist in New York right now? This is just a hypothetical situation, and there was a nuke about to go off, but the nuke was gay, and the atheist George Soros wanted to give abortions to the mothers of the brave men and women of these true patriotic Americans who bravely stand up, ring the bells of freedom, and warn them that they won't kill us with the death panels of the FEMA camps and class warfare because socialism. And that's not what the founding fathers built this nation on. And these liberals just can't stand in the light of truth that we stand up and fight for. I mean, come on. How do you answer that, liberals? Fucking kids' hands get chopped off. Cats go on. Never a miscommunication. You can't explain that. Yeah, America. Anyway. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, Toho. Yes, that. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about Toho. I don't know why I was asked to contribute to this panel. I don't know where it is, I don't know what con it's at, I don't even know who's gonna be there. I don't even know where I am right now. I don't know why I'm naked. I don't know why I'm covered in blood. But yeah, I guess I'll end it there. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. I know I did. This has been Toho 101 with your lovely host, JT. Wherever you are, have a good con. Have a good life. Peace up. A-Town down. Word to yo mother. Later, homies.